Hello, how are you? If you're good, great, happy. If not, I'm glad you're here. What can you do when you are presented with just extreme incompetence? I don't know what kind of a job you might have, but I'm pretty sure that at some point you have come across somebody who is just so completely inept uh, in their given position. How did they get that job? Who knows? How do they keep that job? Unclear. But you have to work with these people and you have to just stifle that frustration that there's no word for it. It's a situation where you just want to turn off your brain and just get through the day. I still have major problems with this. And I don't know if it's because I am more talented or more apt than these other people, or if I'm just being a big giant jerk and not giving people the benefit of the doubt, or being patient enough, or being accepting enough. But I think there's just got to be a limit. There's got to be a line where you say, you are not effective at this thing that we're trying to accomplish here. You need to stop doing this thing. This is not your thing. This is not for you. I work in a team effort situation, and if part of that team is severely lacking, you bring down the whole team. I cannot perform at the peak of my ability if you're going to be pulling me down to your level. I don't know what to do about it. I don't know how to reconcile these feelings that I have. I want to be a team player. I want to be kind and nice and cooperative. I even want to encourage and compliment these people, but I can't. I'll make suggestions, and half the time they'll be like, oh, yeah, I didn't even think about that. Which some of these suggestions I'm making is something like, if you have bad breath, brush your teeth. I mean, it's not that example. Please don't think that I would ever be that cruel, but it's along those lines of, well, no, duh. I mean, you have been a human for this long. How do you not know that this is how life works or the world works? And in the other half of the time, I'm completely dismissed as if I'm just being a know it all or being crass or insensitive. And I'm finding it difficult to continue to apologize for these feelings that I have. The inadequacies that other people bring to group dynamics. I mean, it makes it an unpleasant situation for those of us who are doing the work and are making the efforts and are bringing something to the table. And I want to be extremely sensitive here, extremely sensitive. Sometimes you'll work with a team and they'll either have learning disabilities, or maybe they're so severely on the spectrum that they just don't really know how to be social in a group environment. I want to give every benefit of the doubt. At least you're out there, you're trying, you're doing what you can to assimilate into the greater community. But I feel very uncomfortable when somebody has, maybe, I'll quote a weird song, a nonverbal learning disorder. And if you're talking to me for 20 minutes and I'm not responding, you have to read those social cues. You have to understand that I can't communicate with you, not in the way that you're trying to communicate with me. I will never tell somebody to shut up, leave me alone, you're not making any sense, I don't like you, because I don't really even know you, but we're trying to get a job done. And I need you to identify that. I need you to understand that maybe I'm not here to have small talk interaction with you right now. I'm here to get a task completed. And that task requires some of my attention. And you're taking it from me because it's exhausting to try and navigate any kind of interaction with certain people. I want to be better. I wish I could be that person who just rolls with the punches and accepts any person for who they are at any time. I just can't. I want to get the job done. I want to succeed in whatever task that we're trying to accomplish. And I want to do it in the best of my ability. I just don't know how to deal with these situations when there are clear insufficiencies. I'm not really sure what to do at that point. Certainly, you all have worked with people that you don't gel with, or that are incompatible to the group, or are just plain bad at what they're trying to accomplish. I wish I could look them right in the face and tell them, hey, this isn't for you. You need to go find your thing because this isn't it. But I don't. I get frustrated. I count the minutes until the interaction is over, and then hopefully I avoid these teams in the future. I don't know if that's the right way to do things. I don't know if our society has become so tolerant of incompetence that we will look negatively on those who look at things objectively and say, this isn't working out. I can't work with you. I'll get through it. I'll do the best job that I can do within the constraints that I've been given having to work with this team. I would love to help more than I do, but I can't put the time and the effort into it. It's not good for my own mental health to have to appease and placate and justify. And that doesn't do the group any justice. But then again, I didn't choose this group. I was chosen as a part of it. Is it my responsibility to get along with every single other person on the team? Getting through the day is my responsibility, and that if that means that I have to ignore or minimize my exposure to certain people, I'm afraid that's what I'm going to have to do. Because the last thing I want in a group situation is to check out. If I match that low energy, that low ability that the lowest common denominator offers, this job's not going to get finished. This task is not going to get completed. Or if it does, it's going to be an embarrassment to every other person on the team. So this was really a long-winded way to say sometimes I dislike working with some people. And I just wish that I could figure out a way to tolerate that a little bit better. I would love to be a better person. I would love to be more enveloping, more inclusive of every single person that I come in contact with. I can't. I kind of want somebody to tell me that it's okay to feel this way, because I don't feel good about it. You know, in this journey of trying to be a better person, I want to be a better person. I just don't know where the limits are of what I have to do to be that better person. So here's hoping that tomorrow is a better day. It's the last day I have to work with this team, so if I can get through it, I think I'll count that as a win. And then the day after tomorrow, I know it's going to be a much better day. I'll see you tomorrow.